I just got off our Wednesday coaching call and I wanted to share with you a couple of the topics that we talked about, because if you're thinking maybe I want to be in there, maybe that would be a good idea. So we talked about what happens when our neurodivergent kid doesn't want to put down their tablet to come do the things they agreed to do earlier, whether it was like a family movie or dinner or different things like that. How can we move through that? How do we help navigate that? We talked a little about connecting through movies and what are some websites that can help us figure out, is this something our kid is ready for or not ready for? So we have a lot of resources for how to connect through movies and shows. We talked about how do you manage when you used to be more of a traditional homeschooler with co-ops and things like that, and you've shifted to unschooling, but the connection is not happening the way you wanted it to happen. That story in your head is not playing out. What do you do? How do you handle it? Is there a little grief from that? Do we still need to adjust the story about who this kid is that we live with and who we are, and all the different things to unpack with that? We talked about what happens when your spouse thinks, oh, this is just a bunch of lawlessness around here. How do we cope with that? What can we do, and how can we navigate? How can we figure it out? So we brainstormed, we commiserated, and we shared ideas. And maybe if you were wishing that you had a little more of that in your life, you should come over. You can come for just a month. You can stay for a long time. Whatever works for you. But you deserve to have community. You deserve to have support. And this isn't necessarily something that you automatically know how to do. You might, but you've got a lot of undoing to do. The community and I will help you do that. You don't have to do it alone. So that was what happened on the coaching call. And then I got back over to the Circle platform where we have our questions for the call or other things going on. And I found a question that we didn't get to. And so I just wrote out a long answer for that. So there's more conversation that will be coming on what do you do when you live somewhere north and it's become an Arctic tundra and you're not getting out of the house and you feel like your kids aren't learning and you're getting a little panicked about standardized tests. Well, let's talk about that. Unschooling really does work, but it takes some effort for parents to get over some of the hurdles that happen in your head. Let's prioritize connection with the kids. The learning will come.